Hello and welcome to the Barrel Roll Newscast for May the 4th be with you! Today on the show we're talking Peter Mayhew, sadly passing. Sonic gets a redesign, Marvel's got some Hulu shows, Epic makes another purchase, and some Avengers Endgame talk. Stay tuned for all that and more! Hi, there it worked. Hi everybody, how's it going?
Hi.
Welcome to the Barrel Roll Newscast with all the nerd news you need to know. I'm Nick.
I'm Chris.
I'm Brian.
Yes.
That was the other thing. He threw it out of order.
He did throw, there was a weird order system. I mean, really.
Oh, it did not work. So
Nobody's allowed to
He
take
went
days.
this way.
Nobody's allowed to take days off anymore. I'm just saying it.
I'm not here next week.
That was... Welcome to the Barrel Roll Newscast.
Somebody kind of spot back.
May the 4th be with you. It is May 4th. We are here live. We're talking with you. First up, the sad news, and, relatively poignant on today. Obviously,
Yes,
it happened
yeah.
a couple days ago, but Peter Mayhew, the actor who played Chewbacca.
For the longest time.
Oh, yeah.
I think he played last.
He was. They put him in the... Whenever Chewbacca's sitting,
They put him in there?
it was Mayhew, because
Yeah.
he has trouble standing now and doing that
Yeah.
stuff. So, but essentially, he was also training his replacement
Okay.
because they wanted someone to kind of have the same,
mannerisms.
right?
Yeah.
Which, honestly, you're like a lot of actors could be like, yes, but then you also have to find an actor that is that tall
Yeah.
and can pull
Yes.
that off. So it's like you have to find talent and height.
You don't really need it. It's not much of
How tall
It's just more
was the
the.
actor?
It's just more the.
not
the-
much of a talent.
But the mannerisms
se.
and all that stuff, because I think Peter Mayhew, I remember them talking in episode 7 stuff.
Yeah.
Peter Mayhew had a lot of notes, like the guy wasn't walking right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the gait wasn't proper, because they walk. People walk differently.
Yeah.
And this guy's just like, okay, I'll walk.
no,
And yeah, Peter
stop.
Mahyew's like, nah, like,
Not me.
yeah, you gotta. There's a gait to
Chewie's
walk sort
Yeah.
of thing. So, all that, I don't know how tall he was. Okay, Google, how tall was Peter Mayhew?
Peter Mayhew is 2.18 meters tall.
In feet. Please.
Were
He
you
doesn't
looking at me
respond to my
back?
voice.
Were you looking
You
at
can respond to your voice. It just had someone giggling in the background. How tall is Peter Mayhew? Oh, sorry. Okay, Google. How tall is Peter Mayhew in feet?
7 feet 2 inches.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My dad did that the one night. I asked the thing to turn on the lights. And I'm like, okay, Google, turn on the lights. And he's like, so turn on the lights. And he's like, thank you. And it's like, you're welcome. And he's like,
He's like, gosh, this thing is
Huh?
smart.
and he's like, oh, that's worrisome.
Yeah.
And you're just like, no, it's not. It's completely natural. It's all fine. Yeah, really tall dude. And obviously, there's a
You could
clip.
put stilts on someone.
But then they don't get the right like you want that natural presence, right, of that height. April, it's not April anymore. Jeepers
It really
creepers.
isn't.
I just looked at April, that's why. Someone released a cool thing online yesterday that was behind the scenes of Empire Strikes Back, and a lot of times to get the right feedback,
Yeah.
Peter Mayhew would actually deliver his lines in English. So they
Not-
actually had
Not Wookiee?
yeah, so they actually had it. It's like Groot, where he knew
Yeah.
what he was, like
Yeah.
he knew what his growls meant.
Yeah.
So he would sit there. There's one where he's sitting on the Millennium Falcon fixing it, and you see Harrison Ford down below, and Harrison Ford's like, I just gotta go do this, and Chewie's essentially, as Peter Mayhew's going, like, would you hurry up, because we gotta get out of here, and I'm almost done fixing this thing, and he's like, I'm on it! And you're just like, tee.
Oh, that's great.
That's
And
good
now-
for Harrison Ford too to know what he's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
saying too.
But that's the piece is like, yeah, it's not just Harrison Ford like yelling back at a guy who's just like,
He knows what he's saying.
yeah. So yeah, the actors actually could respond to things if they didn't quite know what they were supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
But the cool part, I would love to see the original Star Wars trilogy with Peter Mayhew just speaking.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
No
Scary.
Wookiee growls, just like this guy in a costume like, "Hey guys, we should get out of here." No kidding, Chewie, like we gotta go.
It'd be scary.
Damn it, Han!
Yeah. There's all these expletives.
That's all he says.
Yeah. Sad news. He was 74, but he had a lot of issues due to his height.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it's the same thing with like Andre the Giant and any of those guys
Yeah.
who have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy off Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. There's
Got
just
it.
I don't know his name, but
You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
I know exactly what
Yeah.
you're talking about. But that's the pieces. Yeah. The taller you get, the more issues there are just due to gravity working against you for your entire life.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And not just tall, but like bigger dudes too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's that whole piece to it. So unfortunately, yes, Peter Mayhew also passes away. So now him and Carrie Fisher, two of the original
Star Wars.
Star Wars cast members are gone. So people have been sharing some awesome pictures online. He was also really cool online. He actually had a Reddit account,
Yeah.
and he would pop in randomly every once in a while.
Yes.
But his were always fun because he'd sign them as Peter
That's
Mayhew.
Peter Mayhew.
So it would be like someone would say something where they're like, "Oh my gosh, Chewie did this, and it was so cool," and blah 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 blah. And like it would be deep into a reply, which meant he was reading like through
All of them.
comment,
Yeah.
threads, and all of a sudden he'd be like, "I'm so glad you liked that. Sincerely yours, Peter Mayhew." And you're just like, "Oh my god," because everybody knew who he was. Like it's not like his Reddit account was a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could send messages to Peter Mayhew. You know, he wouldn't obviously reply to all of them because he probably received thousands
Oh,
of
yeah.
them. But every once in a while, he would just, like, a wild Wookiee appears, and he would just get a reply from him.
That's why I felt bored.
Legit, like, it's like, oh, I've got time.
You got
and
time.
Really, what's he doing? Because convention work was probably his biggest thing. It's
Yeah.
not like you saw Peter Mayhew in this and that. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
He was Chewie. That was his thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So there is that. I was going to look something up and I forgot what it was, but that's okay. I'll figure
In the
it out. as
meantime,
we
we
go.
can move on. Though.
Yes, either way.
Sure.
So we got a trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
There was a lot of people
Bad reviews.
not so happy with Sonic the Hedgehog's
just the
look.
trailer.
Eggman I kind of get, or Robotnik I get, however you want to go with it. At the end of the trailer, they do show us with
With
he's
his,
got
so
the-
Yeah.
something happens to him, obviously.
yeah. So it's like, okay, the birth of Eggman happens, or Robotnik happens somewhere
Yeah.
in this film.
Mhm.
Cool. I don't. That's fine.
Yeah,
And Jim
that's
Carrey actually looks like he's playing Jim Carrey from like the '90s,
Yes.
which
yes.
which
Kooky.
excites me because we haven't had that Jim Carrey in.
Yeah, a long time.
He hasn't been right for a while.
Well, yeah, that's also true.
So
He's been doing art, man. He has a studio, you know.
no.
He actually does.
Well, I'm not denying
Oh,
that
yeah,
he
no.
has that.
He's still, yeah.
He's always been like that.
Yeah. Either way, the biggest outrage was over the look of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Which pictures from before people had issues too.
Yeah.
But then it was like, okay, he looks a little weird, but maybe in motion, things will be solved. And there's some cool bits, like when he jumps and he's spinning.
Yeah, that looks cool.
They got that piece down. There's that part where it shows him running, like it does like the whole flash sequence of like, I'm the
Yeah.
fastest man alive sort of thing, and it's just like this part of his face.
Yeah.
And it looks not bad. I'm like, okay, that's the look. And then someone played it today. I forgot what I was watching. But someone played the scene where people are really, really getting to it, and it's where he gets discovered in the garage.
Yes.
And all of a
Yeah.
sudden he's like, and his teeth, like the whole, the
It's the
mouth.
teeth that people have issue with.
There's, a lot of issue with the teeth, and I'm like,
His entire
okay,
face
but
was
there's
just-
something weird about
yeah.
the face. Like something just doesn't quite match up.
It looks
So,
too human.
The whole body kind of does. So we'll see what this.
He's not a normal hedgehog. Though.
I know. So
But
we'll
he's not a
s-
human either.
Yeah. So we'll see what this
You had-
redesign does.
But he's not a hedgehog.
No, he's not a hedgehog. He is a blue creature with spikes on his back. Like
Yeah.
legitimately, that's the truth of Sonic the Hedgehog. But the other piece is we've again had Sonic for 30 some years,
Yeah.
and he's gone from like pudgy little dude who ran really fast with skinny little legs and skinny arms and the gloves and the shoes
Yeah.
and the whole 9 yards too. All of a sudden, like, we hit the Dreamcast and it's like, okay, Sonic runs all the time. He lost the punch.
Lost the punch.
And so he became skinny, but still, skinnier legs, skinnier arm. Like,
Yeah.
he's always had, you always knew Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, I think, the biggest issue with this one is, like I said, there's parts where he does. It's like, okay, someone made him look like Sonic for 2 seconds from this angle, and all of a sudden he turns, and you're like, ah!
But that's why I thought they made, like, Sonic the Hedgehog that, because, hedgehogs are not fast creatures. And that's why they, like, created this character to be...
I think they just wanted something that looked cool. So
He was also super cute.
They drew it with spikes. And
then they called him a hedgehog.
Yeah, and then they called him a hedgehog.
Hedgehogs have really short...
My big thing is his eyes. They're almost not big enough.
Yes.
Yeah, there's little bits and pieces, but
His forehead's not big enough either. He had a big forehead.
well, it's because he has
It's
the
not supposed to
spikes.
actually look like a hedgehog.
No, but I'm
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
like
the
the
actual character.
actual character.
Yeah, we're going to like
Like the original Sonic.
legitimately. My thought process is take him out of the last Sonic the Hedgehog game that you made in
Super Smash
3D.
Bros.
Sure, take that model, lovely, do it, and then
Give him fur.
give him fur like they did with the Pokemon. Because that's where everybody's like, well, you guys are fine with the Pokemon, and it's like, yeah, because they took the Pikachu model and actually hit a button and made fur pop out. Because he looks like it.
He looks
it's
like Pikachu. It's
I know it's
Pikachu.
Pikachu. If in reality, I think if these people who are doing the animation for Sonic had done that Pokemon movie, we would get like this weird looking creature with like the only iconic piece would be
His cheeks and
the
his
cheeks
tail.
and maybe the tail.
Yeah.
I don't know, because there's no part of Sonic that really reminds me of Sonic other than like
The blue.
the spiky parts
Blue.
and the blue. The no gloves is kind of throwing me for a loop. I understand
Yeah.
why.
You might get them.
I know. So there's a piece, and that's why I'm like, okay, I'll give you the gloves.
Does he have shoes?
He does have shoes.
They're
He has
Nikes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're red Nike.
Branded.
Yeah, they're red Nike, like Usain Bolt type racing shoes.
Mhm.
Have to be.
So, but that's and everybody's kind of, and again, I'm like, okay with the shoes, okay, because again, Sonic's feet are usually bigger.
Yeah.
Like there's those pieces to it, and his legs aren't skinny enough.
Skinny enough.
So here's the piece that someone posted online, and I thought this was a good thought process. Was this was all an advertising thing? Because everybody is saying, like Tony's saying right now, I feel bad for the animators because they have to go through the entire film and replace
Everything.
That's a lot of work considering they're not changing the date of the movie. And someone's like, that seems like a lot to not have to. So everybody figures they cut this. They released this Sonic
Yeah.
as like to get, because everybody's talking about Sonic now.
Yeah,
Going like,
Pikachu.
oh my god, how gross is Sonic?
And then when they show
And then
the
when they
real
then when they
model-
fix it and they're like, okay, here's the Sonic that we're replacing with them in the movie, and all of a sudden it's even
Gets people-
10% better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, they listened to us and they fixed Sonic. I have to go see this movie.
I have to go support them now.
I don't have to because I probably still.
All the tinfoil, that hat theory. Exactly. But
Yes.
it's that piece where it gets people talking about the movie, because even bad press is good press, and then you get the better press of, we fixed it.
Yep. Because, like, animation is not, like, just a do done. Like, it looks different. Like, it takes time to change the algorithms of all the framework.
Oh, sure. Shading
So-
has to change, all that
Yeah,
jazz has to
so
change. But
I
you have
agree,
to go
like,
see
if they
this
had to redo every Sonic,
I feel like we would have a delay.
the delayed release date.
Someone did post another good picture, though. The guy who's in the movie.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
James Marston.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was in Hop, and there's a scene in Hop where he's in a car, and the bunny, played by Russell Brand, is next to him,
Yeah.
and now he's in a car, and there's a CG Sonic next to him, and everybody's like, "So is this just his life now?" Like, he just
Yeah.
He's driving animals
he sits
around.
in a car,
And then he was in Enchanted, where there was also animated things around him.
But yeah, no, but he wasn't in a car. Like this legit is, it's like, you know that scene from Transformers in the island where like those cars flip and explode and everybody's like, oh, what's his nugget uses the exact same
Same
Yeah,
scene.
yeah.
scene. Yeah.
This looks like they just took the exact same scene
It just
of him
replaced
driving
it.
and replaced Hop, the guy from Hop, with
Maybe.
Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm
saw-
excited for Sonic though. I do want to see a Sonic movie, and
Theaters.
this one actually has me. When they announced it and they're like, it's in the real world, I'm like, But seeing what they did with Robotnik, like that last scene actually has me sold.
Yeah, Robotnik looks good. That where he looks.
But
like
even the background
Eggman.
of it, I'm like, something looks funky in the background. Like they're going towards a Sonic. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so if the Sonic fix is actually a fix, yeah.
Testing.
There it is.
Hello.
Testing.
There it
Thanks,
is.
Tony.
There's a meme out there that says with Detective Pikachu coming out and Sonic,
Yeah.
they're building the Super Smash Bros. Universe.
Yeah, I saw that one.
That would be. They better do it right, but that would be epic if they did. Like if they did it perfect and right, and oh my gosh! Like
Except what would that movie really like?
They're all fighting each other, and there's a giant hand that's coming down.
So at this point,
A Galactus.
at this point, what I don't know. You
do the
you know what I'd be
Smash
down.
Bros. Ultimate story.
You know what I'd be down for watching every week though. And they tried this. They tried it with the Major League Gaming stuff. But like actually have Smash Bros. Tournaments on television that I could watch.
Or
Like
build a
actual
movie,
esports.
Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, I no, I'm not down with that one.
Live action Donkey Kong
Oh
movie.
God. So King Kong.
So King Kong.
Smaller.
Till he gets like a super mushroom.
Make a
'cause-
live action Mario.
No, they're doing
Again.
the Illumination is
Yeah,
doing.
we'll go back to the live action.
I think they decided after the last one they would never do a live action
Yeah.
Mario ever.
That was
again.
done so
smart
horribly.
move.
If you done it right,
Fine.
fine.
If you did it right.
it'd be fine.
I think
What they did was not
it was not
well
fine.
done.
Yoshi was cool in that movie. Kind of. He was a dinosaur.
It did look at all like Yoshi.
No, it didn't, but it had a dinosaur in there.
Doesn't
And he was
matter.
cute.
Well, so was they made Bowser a dinosaur too.
No, he was
Eventually.
a guy.
Just as a human.
Yeah, he was dressed as a human.
Really? I don't
Yeah,
remember
he
that part.
transformed.
They were all
man.
dressed
They
as
were all-
humans.
yeah.
I must admit, I stopped paying attention, I guess. I don't remember
Because they
that.
wanted to take over the surface people.
Oh. Don't remember.
You should watch it again.
No.
Nope.
I don't
You know
think
what? I watched that movie as a kid. I was homesick with the flu, and I had a fever of I don't know what. And my dad went to the 24-hour video rental because that's what we had before Blockbusters and Rogers Videos and all of that stuff. We had the little community like 24-hour video thing. So he went down there and he's like, "Oh, Nick likes Mario movie." And he's like, "He's sick. I'll go rent him this for him." So I remember lying on the couch in a fever state watching this film, and I'm like, and I was young because we were kids when that movie came out, and I'm just going, like, you're going, is this the fever? What's what? So once I was better, I rented it again, and like I've watched that movie twice
I watched it a few times.
for the sole purpose of like I didn't believe what I saw the
We
first
saw it the
time.
first time. I think I've only seen that movie once.
You should watch it again.
Yeah, you should watch it at least twice. Clearly, you don't remember how bad it was.
Okay, he doesn't
so
remember something
that's
from
true.
like 10 minutes ago, so
Yeah.
it's all good.
I just remember what everyone looked like.
Obviously
Apparently
not,
not,
because
you
Bowser
said-
was a dinosaur.
Ooh, I saw he was a guy with spiky hair with
At
frosted
the
tips.
end.
At the end, he transforms, man.
Oh, really? Did not
Yes.
see that part.
Obviously, you didn't watch to the end.
Jetpack boots.
I remember the
That's how
jetpack
good
boots.
that movie was.
Yes, firepower.
I remember all the actors and actress in that movie.
John Leguizamo.
That's it.
John Leguizamo. The guy who played Mario was actually a good actor,
Yeah.
and then he didn't get jobs after because
Oh, he did. Just it took a while.
Yeah.
he was in Roger Rabbit, wasn't he? The same guy.
Dennis Hopper.
Yeah. Dennis
Dennis
Hopper.
was, yeah.
Was Bowser?
Either way.
There are a few people.
Speaking of bad, bad. So yeah, got way off track to other bad super.
I brought
video
in
game
Super
movies.
Smash
game.
Bros.
I know. Either way,
Street Fighters.
I hope Illumination does do a good job at the Mario movie because that would be.
Yeah.
Live action.
I trust
No.
Illumination.
Then we got into the. Just try it again.
All right, no, same actors.
Yeah.
Pass it on to the next generation.
Yeah,
Dennis Hopper.
you are Mario now.
Soft reboot.
You're Luigi, huh?
There you go.
There you go, you're
There you go.
Luigi. You're Luigi. Either way, Marvel announced some more shows coming out.
Except not on their Disney Channel.
Because these ones are going to be different and attached to shows that are already kind of made. So we're getting the Ghost Rider show
Yes.
with the same actor who played Robbie Reyes on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So he's getting his own show on Hulu.
More of a budget.
So probably a bit more of a budget, that kind of piece to it where it'll
Well,
connect
you
to
need
the...
to if it's Ghost Rider.
Right.
Because you got to have the.
You got to have the animation.
Yes.
With him and
Yeah.
then
They did a
his
pretty good job
villains.
on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I have to say.
I thought he didn't transform that much.
Not a lot, but when he did, like it,
Just done.
yeah, they not like I thought they knocked it out of the park pretty well.
I really hope they don't go cheap and just light the guy's head on fire. He's wearing a skull
Literally.
mask.
That would be unfortunate for him.
That'd be really, really scary.
And the actor dies.
First episode.
First episode, in first 5 seconds, we need to find a new Robbie Reyes. Anybody want to douse your head in gasoline?
Gasoline.
Nope.
It'll be like that Spider-Man Broadway, where they went through
Oh,
hundreds and
yeah.
hundreds and hundreds of actors.
Because he kept falling.
'Cause they were Tom Holland.
Well, no, because they were actually trying to like rig up people to swing and do singing at the same time.
It didn't go so well.
And the riggings never worked, and people were breaking legs. But actors were signing up because you got,
Spider-Man.
well, no, you got disability.
Oh no, I broke my leg.
Well, no, so by the
I'm
time
out.
they get through, like, all of a sudden you've hired someone who's actually a Broadway person, and he's done. And then, like, you go through another 10 people who are now all, like, injured and maimed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the guy who goes, like, I haven't had a job in, 2 years, and I'm about to die of starvation. If I just go on stage and break my leg, I am golden. They haven't worked the kinks out yet. And by the time you're done, those are the only actors you're getting showing up. Or like, hello,
Oh, yeah.
I'm here for my Spider-Man audition.
Do I get the job?
Either way, we're getting a Ghost Rider show and a Hellstrom
Yeah.
show. I have no idea what Hellstrom
I don't know
is.
what Hellstrom is.
No idea.
And I haven't had the gumption to do any kind of... Because we don't have Hulu in Canada, so this is one of those things where...
Right now.
Yeah, however these come out for us and how we end up seeing them, I'm like, I'm getting Ghost Rider, and that's going to be cool at some
Yeah.
point.
Yes.
Whatever comes out of Hellstorm or whatever they're calling it is going to be also possibly cool, but we're getting all
Who
these
knows?
Marvel shows that are attached now. And Endgame spoiler-ish, very minor one, but for the first time ever, the movies have acknowledged the TV shows.
When?
I will tell you in the post-credit show, or I can tell you... Hold on.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
The
It's a very tiny little
cameo?
thing. Yes, there's a
Yeah.
tiny little cameo.
Yeah, I caught that.
Oh,
Yes, and that was
Yeah.
the first time that the movies have acknowledged the TV show. The TV show is always kind of pitter-pattered around the movies. Like, there's parts where all of a sudden, like, there's the
Peggy has
destruction
been
from...
in there.
Peggy has been, obviously, the Agent Carter show, all that
Yeah.
kind of jazz, but even Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has done, like, oh, we're at that library where Thor destroyed it fighting, the evil dark elf guy.
Yeah.
Like, we're cleaning up the mess. Har 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 har. Like, we're cleaning everything up. Da 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 da. The show has always done that. The movies have always been like, there is no TV show. What are you talking about?
There's no Daredevil.
There's who. Well, we don't talk about him anymore. We can't talk about him for 2 years. Ooh, yes.
No, there's something coming out.
What?
There's been rumors of some Daredevil.
Unless they paid Netflix a lot of money.
They could do it.
They could have it, but
It's not like Disney doesn't have money.
they just made a boatload more. So, but yeah, they'd have to pay a lot of money because otherwise, Daredevil they can't. Those guys they can't touch for 2 years after their initial.
I thought there was something out there that they were coming.
There could be. I don't know.
Not too far in the future.
Well, 2 years isn't really that far if you think about it.
It is.
With all the other shows, Disney buys Netflix. I think they would
So
get in
take
trouble
over
for that
all
one.
the streaming services?
Yes. I think they'd get in trouble for that one.
They should just take over Warner Brothers and take over the DC.
Yeah.
DC.
They'll just Tony
They'll
Stark.
just Tony Stark it, yeah.
Funny, there was a thing that said, like, even though if you take into account Tony Stark's and even Bruce Wayne's fortune, Bill Gates is still 10 times richer than Tony Stark.
Well, because Bill Gates has more money than
Yeah.
and he knows he has more money than he ever needs. So that's why he's the biggest philanthropist
He's the big-
ever.
yes.
Like he just hands his money out. It's like you want to study cancer? Here.
Here.
Have a bill. Like $1? No, $1 billion.
Yeah.
$1 billion.
That's how I say it short.
Yeah.
I just call it a bill because I have so many of them,
And my name's Bill.
and my
so
name's Bill. So
Makes it
It's named after me.
Did you know $1 billion is named after Bill Gates because he has so many of them?
100 of them?
I forgot what I read, but if there was $100 bill on the ground, it would cost him more to bend over and pick it up than it would for him to actually.
Is he old and brittle and has to go see a chiropractor?
Well, no, but
just his
he
time.
makes more money in the second it takes to bend down and pick up $100.
Yeah.
Like he could walk by it and make more money than actually taking the time to bend down and grab it.
Still $100.
Well, and again, a person like Bill Gates is not going to be like, buy $100. Like,
No.
that's how he's
He'll
made.
probably pick it up and give it to someone.
Well, sure, yeah.
Here.
I found this $100.
Good guy, Bill Gates.
I'll buy the whole restaurant lunch or something. I don't know. Either way, yeah. Bill Gates and his fortunes. I forgot. I looked it up one time. How much he makes a second? I think it's
crazy.
more than I make in a year.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, probably.
yeah,
If I
yeah.
could just have a second of his life.
Yeah, that's it.
I'd be
You know
sad.
what? A minute. Give me a minute.
Give me a minute.
Give me a minute of his life. Moving on from that, some bigger news in people buying things and
Yes.
scooping stuff up. Epic, which people are having some issues with on the internet right now.
Really?
Well, no. Here's where the issue lies. Is we've always had console exclusives. We saw it with
Yes.
Spider-Man, how pissed off people got that the Spider-Man game was only on the PlayStation, and we sat there going, "Good move on PlayStation,"
Because I bought one.
yeah. It's
Example,
like,
right
yeah,
here.
it's like they thought it over and went, "What's a good business move? Let's build a really good Spider-Man game and only release it on one console." And we've been doing this for ages. Nintendo has Mario, we have God of War, we've got the Halo franchise. Like, consoles have always been doing it.
Yeah.
The cool thing about PC is if you owned a PC and a game came out for the PC, you could buy it. Now it's getting to the point where we've gone so digital and away from discs that we have to rely on Steam and other assorted, online digital stores.
Yep.
Have some Spidey chocolate. He did have a Spidey chocolate. He tried to take all the Spidey chocolates.
They ratted you out real quick.
Assuming Nick hasn't cleaned. No.
He hasn't touched
I
it.
haven't. No. I haven't been on my computer. I haven't
Chris
been
is
over
eating
here.
more of them.
No, Tony has clearly.
Yeah, clearly that's the Tony pile. Either way, where was? Okay, so the thing with Epic is everybody's been able to buy their games on Steam.
Yeah.
And even with Steam, you could go to Good Old Games and buy your games from Good Old Games and whatever. You could buy it from Steam, Good Old Games, Humble Bundle, Origin. You kind of had your pick and choosing.
Yeah.
Because the companies would release on those specific platforms, but all of them. The next big piece is now Epic has been paying people money to have timed exclusives for the PC or plain old exclusives for the PC. So you have to get their launcher. And that's what people are more mad about than anything else.
Ubisoft has been doing that too.
Well, no, you can still get most of their games on Steam.
Oh, really? Okay.
I have Steep on Steam
And PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
and PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Because I got it for free. But no, like you can get most of the games on everything. So the big piece here is you still have to, if you want the points and all that jazz,
Yeah.
you still have to play through Uplay.
Yeah.
So you still end up in Uplay even
Yeah.
through Steam. But the thing with this now is Epic has the rights to Borderlands 3, for instance, for 6 months on the PC. So if you want to play Borderlands 3 and you don't own a console, you have to get it through Epic or you're going to wait 6 months
Yep.
to get it on Steam.
So happy I have a console.
Right, so again, people sit there going like, this is junk and this is not what, PCs are for and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Well, now they've gone and bought one of the most popular games on, the planet of this kind of stuff.
On most systems.
It is. It's a very popular
It's
game.
on all of them.
It is on everything. It's on the Switch. It's on
Yeah.
PlayStation. They not only have they bought the game, they've bought the entire company that makes the game. So Epic has bought Psionic,
Yes.
which makes Rocket League. And from what I was researching, they will continue to support people who have previously purchased it on Steam.
Which is good.
It will be available on Steam until it becomes an Epic Store exclusive, essentially, until they figure out how they're going to cross-play between all of the things
Yeah.
again. So how they're going to match up your Steam friends and your Epic people and all of that jazz. So this could be cool because it could be the launch of like, do you like? Oh man, I got to stop doing that. This could be the cool part where Epic gets like the friends list and all of that stuff, because that's again what people have been complaining about is, lack of friends lists, lack of this, lack of that, because Steam has everything, because they've been
yeah.
working on it for 15 years, 20
yeah,
years, whatever it's
forever,
been. And Epic's like, okay, like we're gonna jump in. Here's the games that we have on sale. It's like, okay, cool. And then it's like, can we leave reviews? No. Can I have a friends list? Sort of. Can I like chat within Epic or just within games right now? Like the game's gonna handle all of that.
Yeah.
Like we're not building that interface. This could be the next step for them with Rocket League being as big as it is. They're gonna want to start building things around.
Yes,
that.
to make their...
So.
They'll jump into the esports.
Oh, big
stuff
time.
a lot
Oh, yeah.
more now.
Yeah.
That's huge on the
Yep.
circuit.
Well, and Epic is Epic not the launcher we need for Fortnite?
Yes, it is.
So
It's the PC.
Epic is I
deleted that a long time
Oh,
ago.
so did I. That's why I had to
Yeah,
ask
I
him.
don't-
Like, was that the one we launched? Yeah. Fortnite through that game that we
Yeah.
all suck real bad at.
I just know because like that's one thing about Epic is you can't remove games that you can't remove it from the list of your library.
Well, same with Steam.
But I mean like you can at least like
Click like installed and
yeah
yeah.
like
But Origin's the same way. Like
filter.
I open my Origin thing and I
Yeah.
have like 8 games on there that I've gotten because they were cheap. And then The Sims. So when we played The Sims, I'd open it up and it's like, do you want to play Dragon Age? Because Dragon Age comes before S, and I'm like, no. Why? And it's not like blurred out or anything. It's like full color. Here's the picture, and it's like, do I have Dragon Age installed? Like, I should uninstall Dragon Age because I don't need Dragon Age Inquisition on my computer, or whatever it is.
Not just me.
I'm just trying to be quiet. and
I
not
brought it to
distract.
everybody's attention. I noticed it out of the corner of my eye. He's
How do
struggling
you
with
get
it
this
too.
apart?
We killed Spider-Man.
He ripped his head off. I was wearing his
You
head
should
as
wear
a
that
hat.
hat.
I am Spider-Man.
Look how cute they are.
Yeah, they're very
You
cute
don't have to
chocolates.
worry about it anymore.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so with that last bit of news, before we can move on to our post-credit show, so Tony, we know
Hurry
you're
up.
done. We know you're done soonish, so we'll wait for you because this was a shorter cast today. Because honestly, we were pushing
Everything
for news.
is Avengers and Game of Thrones right now.
Yes.
So it's a little hard finding some news.
Yes, it is. Speaking of Avengers, did you know it's made like $1.5 billion?
That's it.
I think it's actually 1.6. I could be
Something
lying.
like
But
that.
either way, it is on track now to, because it's only been out, what, a week?
We could have go 2 weeks now.
No.
No?
Week. Yes.
Week.
Yeah, came out last
A week and a day. Thursday came out?
yeah.
Yes.
Came out.
2 days.
Really didn't, yeah.
Or Saturday.
Or Saturday. So, okay. Wow, but really, does Thursday count?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So either way, it's been out for a week and 2 days, and it is already climbing the charts of, most money made ever.
Oh yeah,
Um,
real fast.
Yeah, so
Surpassed
it is
Avatar.
It is on track to beating Avatar and dethroning Avatar as the highest-grossing film of all time.
That was Marvel's plan the whole time.
Yeah, it
Just
was
build
the
up
slow build-up.
10 years to build this universe.
But now they own Avatar, so technically...
They own a lot. But they didn't make the money from Avatar.
No, but they should make the money from Avatar 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, because the buzz is
Two-
gone.
Oh, no, Avatar is dead in the water.
The buzz is gone. From
I
those
felt
movies.
I felt so bad for Avatar or Disney at the biggest piece because Avatar blew up because it was this 3D marvel of a film.
Yeah, it was the
Visually,
graphics,
it was striking, right?
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it, so that's why I'm saying yes. It visually striking, 3D, cool.
It
all
was.
that
I
jazz.
watched it like 8 years too late. But
Oh yeah, so you're on the same track as me because I still
I
haven't.
watched it already. I've
Yeah.
seen it, and I think I mentioned it at the time because
Yeah.
I remember talking about it here, where it was. I probably missed the hype
Yeah.
because
It's
it
a
was
movie.
it was an okay movie.
Yeah.
But
Woo!
who cares?
It was just visually stunning that really sold it at that time.
In the
yeah.
theaters, and then Disney's like, because they have Animal Kingdom in Disney World, and their whole piece to Animal Kingdom was at one point, it's still on their logo, or it was at one point. They had a dragon, so it was Animal Kingdom. There's like an elephant, like they had all these different animals
Yeah.
on the logo, and there's a dragon, like Maleficent's dragon is kind of bringing in the rear,
Yeah.
because they were gonna have like fantasy animals. So part of the park was supposed to be devoted to fantasy.
Yeah.
And then at the time, because it wasn't Bob Iger running things, it was Ed Eisner.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to spend money anymore. Like that was he went very conservative with Disney. And he's like, we're not spending any more money. And so they put in a dinosaur area to the park,
Oh yeah.
which is junk.
Yeah.
It's like they took a traveling carnival and dressed it up with dinosaur-themed things and called it a day.
Jurassic Park.
Not even. Like the Jurassic Park area of Universal Studios in California, which
Disney own that
sucks.
now?
No.
No.
Was it a Fox?
It's
No.
Universal.
Universal.
Oh, okay.
But like that small part of Universal is more well done than an entire section of a park in Disney. Because Disney's just like, throw up dinosaur stuff quick.
Is it
And
like
they're like-
Jurassic Forest and Gibbons?
Yeah, like go in that direction sort of thing. And then the dragon's still on the thing, and it's like, why is there a dragon? And they're like, oh, they were supposed to be fantasy animals, but we just did dinosaurs.
It's a lizard.
But they're like, why didn't you change it to a dinosaur? Well, all the marketing stuff was already made.
It's
so,
done.
you know,
It was done.
either way, then all of a sudden they're like, oh, we bought the theme park rights to Avatar, so we are building the world of Pandora in Disney. And everybody's like, oh my God. Well, by the time it was built, everybody's like, well, this is impressive, but who cares?
Who cares?
The same with the movies right now.
But it's like, you can fly with a Navi, and it's like, and? Like,
Real life.
Really, that is pretty cool. The
the
VR.
ride is
the
supposed
ride
to be
really
amazing.
cool.
But again, for me, I'm like, there is... Star Wars Land opening is obviously a much bigger draw. Toy Story Land opening was
Yeah.
a much bigger draw. Like, all of those,
Yeah.
they're like, Avatar Land's open, and I'm like, whew, glad I wasn't there at that time, because boy, it would have been busy. Like,
Yeah.
and it's still going to draw people, just not, because again, I haven't even seen the movie. Everybody was going
Last
to...
I heard, there's 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they're
were aiming
making
for
5.
5. And now that Disney's on board, obviously they're going to pump
Fast
that
track?
train
Well,
behind it
yeah.
and all that
I
jazz.
think it's too late.
It is too late in my mind.
Depends where they go with the story.
No.
Like I don't know where
No.
they're going with the
No,
story.
It's
how
not-
would you even go with that story?
That's
now?
the thing. I don't know. I don't know what James Cameron
It
is
took
thinking.
20, 30 years, 20 years.
Yeah, unless he's going because one of the cool things about the movie too was
Pocahontas
the new,
2?
was the new like vegetation and the aliens and all that stuff, like the actual
We've seen it,
creatures.
We've done it.
But maybe he can come with more stuff, and it is intriguing to see what creative aspects people can come up with aliens.
Yeah, but how are you going to sell that?
I don't know.
Right,
That's the thing.
like
There's no story. Like, what's the
Xenomorphs
story
taking
going to
over.
be? Huh?
Xenomorphs taking over.
Oh yeah.
Avatar versus
Aliens.
Aliens versus Predator?
Yeah.
Dig it.
And humans
And they
in there
just-
too.
Yeah,
Humans are
You
just
never
cannon
mind.
fodder.
Yeah.
Fodder fodder.
It was funny. I was looking on Google Play Movies because they always have the bundles and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So I have like the Predator bundle and I have the Alien bundle, so I can watch all of those lovely films. And then it was like, well, since you've bought those ones, like there's the Alien versus Predator bundle, so it's both movies. And I hate the first one.
I don't like any of them.
Oh no, the second one was
I don't like.
killer, man.
Literally.
Yeah. So the first one, I hated it because the human and the predator team up. Spoilers if you haven't seen the first AVP, but bite me because it's old. But the first Alien versus Predator, it's like the predator needs this human's help to survive, and I'm like, mm-mm.
That would be such BS.
They stole the weapons.
I know they stole the weapons, but a predator is still
And they
supposed
weren't
to be.
experienced predators.
I get that piece too, but they're still supposed to be like some of the universe's best hunters, sort of
But if
thing.
they're not experienced at hunting, how could they?
Isn't this supposed to be like their big final test?
yeah. It is.
Yes.
So they should be somewhat
They should have had
proficient at
training.
hunting.
It's the sequence of events. It's the humans' fault because when they get in there, Then they're supposed to start hatching eggs.
Yeah.
But that all happened
I know.
before the predators even got in there. So they're at a disadvantage already, so that's why they needed the help.
It was still a horrible film.
I'm justifying it.
You go nuts. The scene at the end where it was like, are they going to kiss or not? Ruins everything.
It does.
Worked her.
I know.
Permanently scarred her.
Yeah. For no reason, because was she in the
She's
next
a hunter.
movie? Was she in the next movie?
No,
No.
she
Yeah.
wasn't.
Was it even set in the same...
Yeah, it was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because remember the Predator had the face hugger?
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, okay. That's the only thing.
I know, it connected. And then the ship
Because
that
it
was
happened-
above, and then it crash landed
It
in a different part of
happened
Earth.
or
Yeah,
Antarctic?
Yeah. One of the poles.
And then it happened like
In the city.
a week later.
Yeah.
In a sea, so no one knew what happened up in the Arctic
I
at
know.
the time.
That's what I'm
Big
saying, though.
explosion.
It's connected. Either
The
way,
second one was terrible.
it was awesome. The humans were now fodder and running away the whole time, and there was a giant fight between an alien and a predator,
It
and a
was too
pred
dark,
alien.
though. It was too dark.
Well,
You
turn
couldn't
up
see the fight.
Turn up the brightness on
Okay,
your
it's
TV.
like Game of Thrones fight right now.
That's what I heard, yes.
Is it, you just can't see anything.
Doesn't matter how high you turn your brightness on your TV. It was
That
filmed
is
in
an
like a
argument
very
because people
poor
were-
contrast.
People were complaining that this last episode was too dark.
Yeah.
The art director of this last, or the and lighting guy, or whatever his title is, went, so? Like, he didn't care that it was so dark because that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I get that.
From an artistic point of view, the undead is supposed to bring the darkness, and there's supposed to be no light.
No light.
So the fact that was such a dark episode, that went with
Made
what they were
sense.
trying to do.
I get that. And that's always lighting people. That's why I hate watching DVDs sometimes, like the commentary track. I still remember, I think it was Buffy the Vampire Slayer had one on there, where like the lighting designer was one of the people on the the voiceover track.
Yeah.
He's like, so this one, I wanted like soft light coming through the windows, which is really hard to achieve, so I had to do this and this and this. And I'm like, who cares? Like, to them, it's a very big art form, and obviously it's
But he
it's
didn't.
lovely.
And that's what people also have an issue with, is that the fact that the guy that did all the lighting in that
Yeah.
that episode was very much, so who cares? This is the way we did it, and he wasn't apologizing for it.
No, and you shouldn't, because
And
that's your
people are
job.
mad that he should be apologizing for such a dark episode.
And again, that's their
But I
piece.
will talk more about that.
In the post-credit show. So,
Yes.
speaking of which, look at
I
that.
could be going segues here. Fire.
He's crushing it today. He's crushing it.
Mr. Segway.
Mr. Segway. Either way, with that, everybody, we are going to be moving to the post-credit show shortly. It's going to be a little bit longer today. Our hamsters are a little bit more tired, so we're going to give them a slightly longer rest. So with that, thanks for watching. Check out barrelrollnews.com while you're at it. You can check out all of our social media links and our links to our YouTube and our Twitch, where you can like us and subscribe and do all of those lovely things. YouTube has all of our past shows on it because they never get rid of anything, unlike Twitch. So if you want to see some older stuff that we've done, check out YouTube. Otherwise, watch us on Twitch, please. Thanks.
Hi.
Bye, everybody.